What's going on, Pixel Hackers? Christian Lovrecich from PixlFeed here. And in this video, I'm going to show you the secret to success with Facebook ads in 2021. But before we get started, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive right in. All right, here we go. You guys ready? So there's a few things you have to do in order to be successful with Facebook ads in 2021 in a post iOS 14 world, and I'm about to walk you through with them. So secret number one, it's going to be your campaign setup, okay? Right now, Facebook is all about simplifying your account. They're actually putting limits on the amount of creatives that you can have. So that means you have to simplify your account and simplify your campaigns. What do I mean by that? When you're creating campaigns, make sure to keep them all together with as many ad sets as you can. So what I like to do is, I start testing my interest or my custom audiences, my lookalike audiences. I put them in their own, ABO campaign, and then I test all my ad sets with my different interests, whether it's single interests or lookalikes. And then once I have the winners, I grab those and I graduate them to a CBO where I start scaling out of $500 a day or $1,500 a day or 10,000 and so on and so on. And that's how you keep all that data simplified. So make sure your campaign setup is very, very simple. Do not have a million different campaigns running. Try to keep it as compact and as simple as possible. So you have your prospecting, middle of the funnel, and retargeting. All right, so you should have three main types of campaigns. Number two, it's going to be your targeting. Post iOS 14, targeting is not going to be as accurate. So we're going back to the old school way of doing things. You really, really got to do your research when it comes to your customer avatar. You got to know who your customer is, which means you should be going in audience insights and researching the interest available to you. Right now, Facebook likes broad interest, but until the AI picks up everything that's going on with the signals that we used to have and it starts doing its thing, it's probably gonna take a while. You really need to work on your targeting skills and your interest research. So make sure to check out my audience insights video that's in the description below. So that's your targeting, okay? Number three, delivery, okay? This is very, very important. So when you're launching your campaigns, what a lot of you like to do is that you set up a campaign and you let it go, and then that's it. What I highly suggest is when you're testing multiple creatives, you actually turn all your creatives off and wait until Facebook approves every single creative, and that's when you turn them on. Because this is what happens. If you just set up your campaign, so you set up your ad sets and your creatives and you just turn the campaign on and wait for Facebook to do reviews and approve every single ad, what's going to happen is whichever creative grabs the first amount of engagement right away, Facebook for some reason is gonna hold on to that particular creative. So I highly, highly recommend that you wait till every single ad is approved and then turn them on manually. So, one thing that I like to do if I can, it's like I set up the campaign ahead of time. So let's say if I set it up 10 a.m. in the morning, I make it so I schedule it out not to start to midnight. So that way it paces out the way it's supposed to be paced throughout the day. So you're not spending a little budget in the middle of the day, and that gives it time for Facebook to approve everything before it launches. But also keep an eye on it. I know it's kind of annoying, but I'm telling you, it's worth it, because then you really, really see which creative wins at the end. And then you don't have to play the turn on, turn off game all the way across. Number four, it's going to be your product. All right, product and offer. Okay, it's not about all the little hacks and the tricks when it comes to your campaigns. Your product has to have a great offer, and that offer has to match your audience. All right, so make sure you do the research on your product. Make sure you come up with different offers, whether it's like, BOGO, buy one, get one free, or 30% limited time only, or quantity breaks, buy one, it's X, buy three, it's X, buy five, it's X. Make sure you really test products and offers. I'm telling you guys, I see it all the time. People just like to slap a price on a product, throw it out there and hope for the best. I've worked with brands in the past that won't even do a sell every once in a while. Like, all right, unless you're like Gucci or Versace, yeah, sure, like you can get away with never doing a sale. But companies like Nike, they do sales. You know, you have to try new offers that entice customers to buy from you right away. Okay, because you got to remember, CPAs are going up, cost per acquisition. Okay, next, it's going to be price, right? Price, you got to know your pricing, right? A lot of you, what I see, it's like you guys undervalue your products, right? I'm working with a client right now. I was looking at their stuff and I'm like, why are you charging this much? This stuff it's worth so much more. And the issue is that most of you are not going to your top 5 or top 3 competitors and look at all of their products and see where they're priced out at. Look at the most successful companies out there. You know, companies like Nike, companies like, I don't know, Armani, companies like Reebok. You know, they do tons and tons of market research. So I'm sure whatever it is that you're selling or you're offering or whatever service you're offering, a massive company is doing the same thing. Find out who your competitors are that line up with the type of product that you're selling or the service that you're offering, and look at their pricing. So you should be at least charging that, if not a little bit more, if you can offer more value on top of it. So really, really make sure you do your research and pricing, because if you can charge more upfront with the high CPAs, that means that you're gonna make more money, and whoever spends the most money at the top wins, right? So you have to be able to spend money. In order to do that, you got to be able to charge more, okay? Whether it's with bundles, quantity breaks, or the price of the actual product, all right? Next, we're going to do ad creative. Extremely important nowadays. You have to really take your time with your ad creative. The days of just picking up a product picture from your manufacturer and throwing out there and hoping for the best, that's over. That's been over. There's so many services out there that can do creatives for you. If you're not good at it, you can do some with your phone. There's plenty of apps like InShot and I don't know, a bunch of others where you can actually, if you're doing it yourself, you can actually shoot video yourself, edit it on your phone and make some awesome creatives. TikTok, you can use TikTok to make some awesome product videos and ads. We do it all the time. I do it all the time. I hire influencers to make product videos from TikTok. So make sure that your ad creatives has a pattern interrupted in the first 3 seconds, meaning something that makes me stop scrolling, something that grabs my attention, whether it's a filter, whether you turn it black and white, whether you make it shake, whether you make the thumbnail like a shattered screen. Grab their attention, make them stop the scroll, right? You want that stop scroll at least at a 20% when you're looking at your stats, right? What's more important than the ad creatives? It's going to be number 7, your ad copy. Your ad copy, this is the combo that makes it all. A headline can make or break your ad. We don't only test headlines just on funnels or product pages, we test headlines on copy. So what I suggest you do, you grab your best, you test your creative first with the same ad copy, right? And once you know what the winning combination is between the ad copy and the creatives, and you should always be testing, 1, 2, 3, one of each. Whether it's one video, 2 images, or 2 videos, 1 image, or a carousel video and an image. So you grab your winning creative with your winning copy, and once you have that combo, then you can split test. Then you can, let's change the headline of that copy. It could be a question is, as like, do you see yourself doing this in 10 years? So do you have better skin? I don't know. I can come up with headlines right now on top of my head, but you guys get the idea. Just tweaking a headline can literally triple your CTR, your advanced CTR in your ads. It's extremely, extremely important. Number 8, it's going to be your landing page or your funnel. Make sure you're split testing product pages or landing pages. Make sure that you know the layout. Make sure that if it's a funnel, it's a sales letter, or it describes the product with the benefits. Show off the product properly. Good pictures. Make sure that you have, the description of the funnel with the benefits, but along with the features, right? Make sure it looks good. It has to look like a good quality website. Make sure you have your about you story and all that good stuff so that they know who you are, right? Which brings me to number 9, customer journey. A lot of you don't do this either. Make sure you go through your own funnel, through your own website. What is the journey like? The journey should be 3 clicks or less. What do I mean by that? That if I click on my ad, if I click on your ad and I've landed on your product page or your website or whatever, it should be no more than 3 clicks for me to complete the purchase. What are those 3 clicks? Add to cart, right? Initiate checkout, and then paying for it. 3 clicks. It should be that easy for someone to be able to buy your product, right? Think about that. So make sure you're going through your own store, buy your own stuff, see what it's like. Check out other competitors' website. What is the customer journey like, right? Make sure you guys double check that, sorry. And last but not least, number 10, reputation and trust, right? You got to show off your social proof, right? You have to show off social proof. If you're starting out, you probably don't have social proof. You know how you can get social proof? You grab your product, you pick out some micro influencers on Instagram or TikTok, you send them the product and ask them for a review, for giving the product for free. Or just, you know what? Don't even ask for a review, because at that point it's a transaction. Just send them to them for free and they'll post it for you. Once they start posting and giving you reviews, then you can use that as your social proof. Make sure to use those reviews to your advantage. If you can, get customers to send you reviews. Make a mashup of 30 seconds of all the reviews into one video that's 30 seconds long and run that as an ad. Right? Social proof is very important, because people want to know that they're not getting scammed, that you're not trying to scam them, that you're a legit company, that if they buy and purchase from you, they're going to get their product. Make sure you have your trust logos in place in your store, and make sure you have your about story. Make sure you have the contact support email on your store. If you can have a phone number, do the phone number. If you can have chat, do the chat. Make sure that people know they can get a hold of you if something goes wrong. If you do all of this, right? Because it's not only, once again, about just the little hacks for the ads, you're going to be able to get through iOS 14. It's all about building an ecosystem, a customer experience, a good customer journey that's well received by them when they land on your page. You create all of this, and I can tell you right now, just with 6 and 7 ad creative and ad copy, this right here will take your ads to the next level. I've seen it a million times in multiple accounts. The targeting is on point, their ad sets are on point, they're optimizing anything, they know they initiate to checkout, their add to carts, blah blah. But then, people are not clicking over. Well, if your CTR is 0.3, that means that your copy and your ad, your creative is not doing anything. You need to fix this. Fix that. So when you're trying to troubleshoot your campaigns, what you're looking at is, you go to the ad level, my CTR is low. What does that mean? My creative sucks. So you change your creative. Your CTR is still low? That means your copy sucks. Change your copy, right? Now the CTR triple and people are going to my actual page, but they're not buying. What is the problem? Well, they're not adding to cart. Why are they not adding to cart? Is it because they don't trust your page? Are they reading? Are they scrolling down? Is my add to cart button above the fold or below the fold? Right? This is why you got to watch the videos with an app like Lucky Orange or Hotjar. If you're using a funnel, right? That's going to give you the answers, because at that point, if the add to cart button, it's in the top of the fold, but they're not buying, your price might be off. Your offer is not good enough. And this is how you troubleshoot. You do it step by step by step. And once you do that, guys, if you keep all of this together in this list, I promise you will be successful. Guys, if you like that video, make sure to check out all the links in the description below. And if you want to keep learning everything about Facebook ads and digital marketing in general, make sure to check out one of the videos right above me. And I will see you guys in the next video.